welcome to Indigo Ants Weekly Digest. This was for my week 12, which it was the week ending July 13th. Great, amazing. So let's get into it. Sorry. This week I wanted to highlight analyst research and not big companies, because a lot of times when I'm doing these digests, it's well-known companies that make it into the digest. So this week I chose 3 Medium posts, and I am gonna go over that. Yeah. So I'm gonna break this up into 3 different videos, so that way ADHD, right? We all have it. Yeah, anyways, we don't all have ADHD. Anyways, oh my gosh, I need to get better at this, y'all. So let's get into this multi-stage delivery of Agent Tesla. And I'm not going to re-record this because no. A recent campaign analysis that was written by Supreme Difficulta highlights a multi-stage delivery mechanism for Agent Tesla. Agent Tesla has been around for quite some time, so if you're in this field, you've probably heard of Agent Tesla. If you haven't heard of Agent Tesla and you're in this field, oh, shocking. Anyways, it's a widely used .NET-based information stealer and rat. The infection chain begins with a phishing email containing a 7-zip archive and a JavaScript masquerading as a payment document. That's kind of, normal for this field, that type of campaign. So once executed, these scripts launch a base64 encoded PowerShell payload that delivers either auto IT compiled or .NET base loader. Oh man, they're really going heavy on base64 these days. I swear I'm seeing so much base64 PowerShell lately. Anyways, these loaders inject the final Agent Tesla payload into a legitimate Windows process like reg services, enabling stealthy fileless execution. Woohoo! And this is a graph that they made showing you the chain: phishing email, archive, JavaScript, and C2 connection. Bloop 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 bloop. Okay. The malware exfiltrates browser, email, and FTP credentials along with keystrokes and screenshots via attacker-controlled FTP or SMTP servers. Key tradecraft includes process injection, anti-analysis techniques, use of dual loader formats for redundancy and delivery, infrastructure that abuses legitimate services. The campaign reflects ongoing abuse of living off the land binaries and layered obfuscation to evade detection, and targets organizations through finance-themed lures with indicators suggesting regional focus on Eastern Europe. Analyst should monitor for encoded PowerShell execution, scheduled tasks, unusual outbound FTP, SMTP traffic, and abuse of reg services or auto IT loaders. Why did I pick this one though? Because it was really well written. It is like tutorial type layout. It's really easy to follow. There is technical details, but the way it's structured, I found it very easy to read, and I think junior analysts will be able to read this as well. Category: malware, likely malware as a service, using malware as a service toolkit. Verticals impacted at the time of analysis, it was finance and logistics. Type of intelligence: tactical, operational, strategic. So there are things you can take action on immediately in that article, and there are some things you can use for planning. Noted TTPs are the email lure, the JavaScript, the PowerShell, the compiled payloads, the final payload that injects Agent Tesla, the scheduled task, and the harvesting and the information stealing that happens, and the periodic screen captures, and the data exfiltration. Okay, the next one is going to be an incident analysis write-up, and I will go and make that now. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Give me a follow and a like, and I'll see you next time.